This series video is collaboration with two really amazing creators, Made by Sava and Bonnie and Clyde. Please check the playlist down below where all the videos from this collaboration are gathered together. And please check out Made by Sava and Bonnie and Clyde channels. You can get more inspiration how to turn junk into something usable. So this series is basically all about recycling used envelopes. So on the table I have a few acrylics. I just went with this four. I used the pastel pink one just because I didn't want to use white. But you can use white and just one color or two colors. It's up to you. You don't need to use acrylics. You can use watercolors. You can use poster paints. Whatever you have. I am going to show you a few things that I already did. And I am using brayer for this. But you can still use a credit card. Maybe I should use a credit card on this last two. So let's do that. I have an envelope, regular envelope. This one actually was open with the flap still attached, but it doesn't matter. You can use any envelope at all, any size you want. You can like have, I don't know, at least 5, I guess, or for good measurement, maybe 10 of the envelopes, same sizes, let's say, to do this project. I opened the sides with my craft knife and I'm just going to open the envelope. And this is what I used as my base. You can cut off these bits if they're bothering you. I left them as they are. I didn't bother to cut anything off. So I'm going to paint this side and the other side and create my own pages for art journal that I'm gonna make in this video. It's gonna be a quick process because it's just painting the pages. That's all that you actually need to do to have your pages prepped. I have stuff like this. You can cover with the paint, you know, the details and stuff that you don't want to have. And I'm not bothered with this kind of thing. This is both sides are painted and the windows, I left them inside. You could, if it's bothering you, you can cover it with masking tape on the both sides and just paint it over and it's gonna be like, it's just regular paper. It's not even gonna show. So I am going to, let me think, use some glue on the end so I can glue this down. But I'm not going to worry right now about this. I am just going to show you a process, how I put some paint on, and I have 2 more to do. All the rest are finished, and these are the other 2. And I have the other side blank. So let me start with this one. And even the tears like this, I don't mind. I can fix it later on. I just need some paint on my pages. That's basically what I'm doing, just painting the pages. I tried to do similar colors like on the other side, so I'm gonna go with some pink and pastel pink. Just some blobs here and there, some pastel blobs, and you can really have a lot of fun doing this. I really love just smooshing paint on stuff. My card is kind of clean, so let's start. And this is gonna look way different than the ones that I did before. So keep in mind that however you use, whatever you use, it's gonna look way different. And I'm gonna show you the difference with the card. And if some places are really thick, I don't mind at all. I just go with it and I let it dry. And while I let them dry, I do other pages, so I don't need to actually wait for paint to dry. So I really kind of like this, and it looks way different than the brayer one. You can see this, and let me bring up this one and this, how different they are. There is not so many card strokes, which it makes it different. It makes it more smooshy like. So let's continue on this one. This is the last one. And then, let me see. Yeah, just these 2 are gonna be just fine. Not sure if they're gonna be dry when I start putting my pages together. Oh well, I can just make another one. And I really like when I get purple. And I know the pages are not staying flat, but I don't mind. I just go wherever the page needs to go. And that's it. So this is really yummy. Trying to put it somewhere so it doesn't stick, usually on the floor. I will show you what I already have painted before starting the video. Let me just collect all of them around me, because there is plenty. So this is my pile of papers that I painted both sides, and this one is not dry yet. It had a really thick blob of paint there. I really like this kind of colors. Hopefully you can see good. And there were some stickers on the back side of the envelope. I just left them on, even though they were really going off. I stuck them back down with the paint, so they're gonna stay there. So I'm gonna let this one to dry a little bit more and continue on the dry ones. Here I actually took off the stamp and I used masking tape to reinforce that hole that I made. So you can do that as well if you really want to use all of your envelopes. Totally fine. I'm just going to fold stuff, trying to uncrease it and fold it. I was thinking before starting this video, but you can do it like this, right? You can do it like this, but I kind of want to just go like this and see how that's gonna look like. I already made one of the art journals with used envelopes that I cut the sides and I folded actually where the actual fold was, but I just want to do something different this time. So all I'm going to do is fold and make few pages. And I'm not bothered if they're straight or not so straight. Even this, that it's going off, I don't mind. I just want them to be as they are, because that's the charm of junk art journals. Just to use whatever we have and just have fun with it. So let me try to do this. Just be careful when you're folding by the window, so you don't tear it up and you're gonna be really sad. I think I should paint this one a little bit more. Let me think. Do I have blue? I'm gonna just blob some pink on. I don't think I'm going to have all the flaps from the envelope on the top. I think I want to just mix and match. Before I actually bind all the pages together, I wanted to make a cover. I decided I'm going to try to see if I can fit 2 pages. This is a little bit bigger page than regular printer paper, so I just went with 2 green pages from magazine, and I want to see if they're gonna fit or they're gonna be too small. Yeah, they're gonna be too small. So what can I do? If I cut something off here, I'm gonna use it in the same junk art journal. I'm not going to throw it away. So if I do decide to cut something off, that's gonna be it. Yeah, I just think I'm going to, I don't know, let's see. I'm going to glue this page down onto another magazine page. This is gonna be the outside because I kind of like that. And I'm going to fold this like so. Should I? Let me see how much I need. I'm gonna put a bit of border there. So, oh, maybe I could do a bit more. Something like that. And okay. Something like this. And I'm going to just, what should I do with you? I'm going to just flip in. And that's gonna be it. I want to keep everything and just go with it and see how that's going to make my journal better or worse. Let me glue this down. You could probably stitch this together. That could probably look really nice. I might do that at the end before I put them together. Let me see, do I want to add some paint or not? That's a next question. Let me think. I think I'm just going to use my paint to put it on the side. So it's going to get more sturdy. And just paint a little bit of paint on the edges. You know, you can play with this. It's no right or wrong way to do this. Because it's all right way to do it. It's just what you prefer. Do you like junky style or not? That's all. And the more you do it, the less judgment you have towards junk mail and junk, you know. It's easier for you to do junky stuff and appreciate it and like it. Na, 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 watching how the paint is drying. Still watching how the paint is drying. All of my envelopes are dry. These are gonna be too thick for my cover or not. Let's experiment and see. They're gonna fit just fine. It's gonna be one signature. And I will cut them down. Okay, I shortened my pages with a little bit of scissors and guillotine. So they are kinda... Where did you come from? Oh, you're the middle, aren't you? I think you are the middle. And these are not really dry, are they? Like this. All I'm gonna do now is just put them in. So a while back I bought some felt thingies that were on the string, and I wanted to reuse the string and use those thingies somewhere else. Going to try to thread the needle, and let me see. I need a bit, that much. I have 2 clips that I'm gonna use to fold my signature in. I'm gonna use my pokey tool, or if you have a bigger needle, you can do that too. Just gonna punch 3 holes. 1 somewhere here, 2, and somewhere here. Try not to stab yourself. And I'm gonna use my recycled thread to just thread it quickly. I'm gonna put some heavy books on it so it's gonna stay flat. If you're using a lot of watercolors when you're putting color to your pages, I would suggest that when they're dry you actually put them under something heavy like books or something, and they're gonna flatten out. So let me just do a quick flip through of this junk art journal. And I decided not to glue 2 pages of an envelope together, so 2 envelopes together. I could do that for a cover, but I just decided not to because they're sturdy. When you put the color on, the whatever paint you put on, it's gonna be more sturdy, and I really like that. So let me just flip through, and I love this. Looks so yummy. And I think I'm gonna make more of these just because I have so many envelopes. And you can do this with bigger envelopes as well. And I like this. It feels really good, by the way. So I can stamp on it, or I can doodle, I can do whatever, I can stencil over it. I'll probably gonna stencil with black a lot on this one. But it's just a quick way to use some envelopes to have pure fun and just enjoy, you know, coloring and doodling and doing whatever. These kind of junker journals are really great for experimenting and just to lose yourself in without thinking or trying to be judgmental about what you're doing. I really, really like it. It brings me joy, and I love how pages are actually not perfect, and that makes it really great. I love that. And even the back cover, I could probably do stuff on it without any problem. Yeah, I really love it. It's really junky and it's really green. I love the cover. Hopefully I'm gonna find more full pages like this in some magazines. And I think I'm gonna make more of these as well. Please go check down below the videos from Bonnie and Clyde and Made by Sova. And don't forget about the playlist that is down below so you can see all of the videos we made together. Thank you very much for watching. Bye.